Do, 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 do. I got me a freaking cocorito. He was chilling behind the burrito. Alright, I got everything up and going. Yo, what is up? It's your homie, your boy, Kakaroto, aka Coco. Welcome back to a brand new Ace Attorney. I'm gonna be planning on playing Ark Survival Evolve eventually in the future, just FYI. But I hope you're all having an amazing, fantastic day. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And if you already subscribed to the channel, drop a like for your boy Coco. If you're watching on Twitch, consider following for your boy. If you got Prime, drop a sub for your boy Cocorito. You know what I mean? Shit's free, man. Shit's free. You get a couple of badges. You get some new emotes. I'm gonna be working on new badges, and same thing with the emotes because they're very important. But thank you for following on Twitch, by the way, and for all this love support. We're almost close to 300 on Twitch, almost close to 1,000 here on YouTube, and all I can say is thank you for everything. So, all right, let's go ahead and get things started. Now, I've heard of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, but I've never actually gotten to play it. So I'm excited. This is my first playthrough, and I don't know what to expect. I hear it's very exciting, very fun. It's almost like an anime story, and we'll see how it plays out. You know what I mean? What up, cool boy? Sasibaka, you are not the father. Exactly. It's gonna be on some Mari show. It's gonna be like a lot of drama, a lot of crazy stuff happening. So I'm excited for it. New game. We're obviously gonna go in order. Obviously, Ace Attorney is gonna be first. Justice for All is gonna be later on down the future, and then Trials and Tribulations later on. But we're gonna start with the first one. Can I help you with the emote badges, whatever? Yeah, of course, cool boy. Yeah, absolutely. You can draw some stuff, and then I'll pretty it up on my Photoshop, and you know. All right, let's get it started. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes, this is where we're at, right? All right, here we go. Papa Coco. What's up, cool boy? Sheesh. 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 Damn, baby girl. She got murdered. She got murderized. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Oh, I know who I'm gonna ping this on. That little ruffian. I'll make it look like he did it. What up, Pizza 420? How you doing, my boy? August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. How you doing, Pizza 420? Welcome to the stream, my boy. How's everything? How's your day going so far? Cool boy, yes. Cool boy on YouTube says woman is dead. Yeah, she got murked. She got mugged. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh shit, she's a baby girl. She's a baby girl. It's been lady, just enjoying the Friday. Yeah, it's been a chill Friday, man. I can't complain, man. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to everybody else watching on YouTube and Twitch. It's gonna be a lit weekend. I mean, we got a whole bunch of gaming happening on the channel. We got a couple of I'm gonna go see the Suicide Squad movie outside of movie theaters with some of my homies. And what else are we doing? I think we're having a delicious cookout tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. It's over my life for everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Yo, that chief, she looking kind of good though. What the fuck is this? We're gonna go watch Suicide Squad, but I'm also gonna showcase it on the Discord. So Cool Boy's asking when is the movie. So I'll let you guys know if the Suicide Squad movie was good. If not, I'll probably end up showcasing it on the Discord. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. My baby. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. So we gotta find out who killed his girlfriend. Obviously, we know who the killer is, right? But now the whole purpose of the game is we're gonna go to court, and we have to take these criminals into account, and any false pretense that we have of going in there to win because we already know the criminal is thrown right out the window. So we have to learn how to litigate, how to prosecute the criminal, and hopefully not fail, because if we fail, our client is going to jail and he's gonna get butt raped. So anyways, my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. See, his name is called Larry Butts because if he loses the case, you know what's gonna happen to him in jail, right? They're gonna take his last name like. Anyways, our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Hey, where's the gabagoo? August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court's now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. Yeah. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. His name is Larry Butts. Larry Butts, big old butts. Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Guy with the big old butt.
Correct, yeah. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name?
Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, No way. I forgot. I'm doing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim.
Oh, that's me. My bad. I apologize. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed on the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Oh shit, baby girl. When you beg like that, I'm gonna have a whole table reserved for you and I at Fridays or Applebee's late night. You get to order one choice of soft drink, and you get to have a freaking parfait and shit. So yes, baby girl, you get it all.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Okay, attorney's badge. No, I don't believe. Alright, Cindy's autopsy report. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So it's not Mia Faye. Cindy, her name is Cindy Stone, right? The victim in this case.
Cindy Stone.
Cindy Black.
It's Cindy Stone.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct again. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. She got blunted. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Wow. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. What up, Fruit Boom? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Cool Boy on YouTube says old man should be in the nursing home. Basically.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call this first witness in. Wow. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Wait, that was me. Chief. I got the voices confused. I'm sorry.
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Alright, so we already know what's going to happen. Hopefully Larry Butts doesn't mess things up for us. I really do hope I can try to get this case out of the way.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. The fuck?
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever.
What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what do you describe as generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
She was a hoe.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before they murdered.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Passport, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Wow.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? She was really a hoe?
And daddies?
Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
And that day?
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. Gotta be like, objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof!
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. She's a bitch. That cheating she-dog, meaning that cheating bitch. He says, dude, no way, basically. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You won the victim apartment. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him from answering. Actually, we're gonna have him answer honestly, because I think I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her. Objection.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? What? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
Coco, where you get those cards? Are they from the Pokemon Center? Yes, Nani, they're from the Pokemon Center. I told you to take advantage. They put 2 new ones. So they put the first partner packs are the really huge cards. Sometimes they come, not sometimes. They always come with 2 bonus booster packs in each one. So they come with 3 of the region. They've been releasing them each month. There are 3 big cards of the starter Pokemons for each region. And they come with 2 booster packs that are at random. They could be XY Evolutions, they could be Chilling Rain, they could be anything pretty much inside. So I ended up getting 3 of those, which is the max you can get. The Calyrex, Ice Rider, and Shadow Calyrex. Those 2 mini boxes just came out today. They were previously sold out everywhere else through pre-orders and whatnot. So I will take advantage of that. And a whole bunch of the Shining Fates Pokemon cards. Pokemon boxes are out. 10 boxes and the other boxes. The other stuff is sold out. The Shining Fates are really good. They have one of the most prized Charizard cards, at least till date. from the new packs in that collection. So if you're lucky enough, you can pull that. But there's a lot of shiny cards that are really cool. So if you want to get cards or you want to get into it and you have the money now, best way to do is go through the Shining Fates. And I think the last thing I ended up getting was, let me see, Shining Fates. I got the Ice Calyrex and I got the partner packs. So yeah, you can go from there. Fruit Boom says, are you going to do the Clash Royale stream? Probably sometime later on this week. I have to download it on my phone first, Fruit Boom, okay? Are the jumbo cards still a thing? Yes, a lot of people still collect the jumbo cards. I mean, they're not really popular like that because it's really hard to keep them safe. But there's the 25th anniversary Pokemon binder, which lets you put big cards in them, by the way. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the story.
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery.
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime?
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Sawit! Sawit!
That's how they call the guy. He's like a little pig. His name is called Frank Sawit, but he'd be like, yo, Frank Sawit! Same here. I'm excited for the Bleach anime. Look at him. That's the killer, by the way.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh, yes. Newspaper, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony, ma. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder, ma.
Witness testimony, witness account. Oh shit, it's about to get crazy.
I was going door to door, selling a subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind. Thinking it strange, I look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead, big booty too. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went nearby park, found public phone. I remember the time, it was 1 p.m. The man ran without a doubt, the defendant sitting over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working, ma?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout, ma?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawid used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Blackout record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination, ma.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
All right, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you're exposed to lies in the
Oh, we're about to expose somebody in 4K. We're about to expose somebody in 4K, baby. You already know.
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key, it's in evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face.
Hey, yo! Wait a minute. Rub it in the witness' face. Wait a minute. Okay.
Open the court's record with the R1 button and then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Damn, she looking fine like a dime. Witness account. They should make more chapters for Bleach with Ichigo's dad and non-canon arcs like the ones they doing with the Beyond Bankai, cause that's non-canon. They could definitely do something like that. I mean, I would love for them to do stuff like that. I always wanted to see more about Ichigo's dad, like more about back in the day. Like, you know how they went back where the first captains were around and whatnot? I want to see something way before that. Who was the, like a back in the time, like before Rukia was born and all that other stuff. Like, who were the previous captains? How was life there before? I mean, he was wearing a hoodie, right? The detective. He doesn't know that you was there. No, is that we gotta gather our evidence, so.
I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left door open halfway behind him. Thinking it's strange, I look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead.
Hold up a second. You got some bullshit going on here. I got the full report, baby. Let's go ahead and This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I messed up. I didn't mean to. Oh, shit.
Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead.
I can't even see what else. From noon to 6. So it was from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Right there. That's the one. So how did he know? How did he know the thing was So you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes. I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, what happened next? He got a little bit scared. What up, Electro 9000? How you doing, my boy? You just got Cocomail.
I thought call police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
So he said he couldn't go inside.
I went to a nearby park and found public phone. I remember time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man ran was without a doubt defendant over there.
That's
all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with the R1 button if something strikes you as being suspicious. Then find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court.
Okay. I think I know what's going on. So, Electro 9000 like sussy. How you been, Electro 9000? Welcome to the stream. So I'm thinking is when he says he can't go in, right? I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay, so he was going door to door. He left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside of the apartment. Then I saw her lying and the woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. This right here is what I gotta say. He couldn't go inside, right? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh, really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops, that didn't go so well. Wait a minute, I don't understand then. I'm doing good. How about you, Coco? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. So he couldn't go inside. I told her to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. So this is the part I don't understand. How does he know it wasn't working? How does he know it wasn't working? Yes, because he couldn't come inside. He couldn't come inside. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? But I just saw it. How does he know the phone was working? How does he know the phone was working, though? That's what I don't understand. How does he know? Bro, Coco, look at your options. I'm looking at... So, look at the options, right? Options is not that. Look, you go to the... Look, attorney's badge. No one believing. Okay, so look. Let's look at the biopsy. Cause of death, time of death, it was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Time of death. Oh, yeah, there you go. I got it now. I figured it out. He says at 1 p.m. I got it. No. I figured it out. I forgot that you can present other evidence. So he's gonna say this. I went to the nearby park. Right here. This is the one. It was 1 p.m. Here's where you actually gotta go in. You gotta put this up. And the autopsy, loss of trauma, time of death, it was 4 to 5 p.m. This is when you present this thing. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. I did it! Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Sweet, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
That's a good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
We got him. We got him in the bag. We caught him in 4K.
Oh wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Witness testimony, the time of discovery.
You see, when I found a body, I heard the time. There was voice saying time. It's probably coming from television. Oh, it's 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess victim must have been watching a videotape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry. I'm very sorry. Misunderstanding.
Sheesh. I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
Oh, that's me. I've got this one. We got this in the bag, baby. Cross-examination, the time of discovery.
You see, when I found body, I heard the time. There was voice saying time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
terribly sorry for the misunderstanding. Notice anything suspicious? Let me see. Alright, let's look at the evidence first of all. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7:30 the day before the murder. The building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day. Oh, we got it. I heard the time. You see, when I found the body, I have it because the light was off. See, when I found the body, I heard the time. How could you hear the time if the other thing was out? Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. Oh, we got him. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Gah!
Well,
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saweed?
no, I found it quite puzzling myself, quite.
Well, wait, I remember now. Mr. Saweed, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Sweaty boy, he's sweating bullets right now.
That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Saweed. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Witness testimony, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Nope, we got something.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Alright, we know what's going on. So he says he saw a thing, right? So he didn't hear the time. He says he saw it, right? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? So he says that they had the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. It's a lie because we know the statue and the shape of the thinker is rather heavy. If I do this right here, I don't know. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sweet.
Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Ooh. Let me see. Do I have a problem with this testimony? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. He went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Order. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sweet, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to stop copying me and my noises? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never, I, 299. Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean, I saw,
Fake wig! Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn! Burn, give him that! Order in the court, I say. He's bald, just like me. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sweet heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. 229 Coco Stream. What are you talking about? Oh man, which one do I pick? You can't ask the neighbors. You cannot try sounding the clock. You cannot check the batteries because the batteries are not going to tell you anything. If anything, if you try sounding the clock and you tilt it over, it's going to tell you that. Let's sound the clock now, here in this courtroom. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ack.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sweet heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sweet, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Oh, it's about to go down, baby. It's about to go down. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sweet.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look at what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal.
You lawyers are all a slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Wait, did I fail the first one?
Not so fast, Mr. Sweet.
Mia, I mean Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourselves, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court's record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha!
Tough words. Let's see you pulled this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Oh, she came in clutch. So we can't work between this one. Time of this is 4 to 5 p.m. 4 to 5 p.m. We cannot use the statue. We cannot. Do we use the passport? The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Oh, this is it. The passport, because she was in Paris. That means she was 3 hours ahead. It can be this one and it can be this one, right? Because it was 7:30, and it's got to be this one. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sweet? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Damn, he died.
Order, I say,
He went to go change his diapers, the judge.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have to
say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the truth culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty. Party up in this bitch. Better go party, got some drinks.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sweet was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the houses. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sweet let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sweet grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew. I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You'll fight your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She may want some of this day. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Yeah, Moralito.
My life is over. Larry.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was never mind. So she was a hoe this whole time. She was a prostitute. Let's be real. She was a prostitute.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate the dinner. Marie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And in the end, she was just a hoe. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay?
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I'm thinking, what the hell she wants me to give him? It's not the time of death. This. Oh, yeah, obviously this. Check this out, Larry. Prove positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about the clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of that you believe in. Never.
Damn, baby girl, she talking to me like I ate them just like Scooby Snack. She looks like a Listen, she looks like a Scooby Snack.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah. Part of that.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks.
Damn, baby girl, she wants some of that D. She want that D. She want that D. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be the one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Sheesh! Brand new episode has been added. Okay, it's gonna save the data. Is this part of the next story? Because we're probably gonna leave it there, I think. No, we're gonna leave it there. That was interesting. That was super interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break to get something to eat. We're gonna come back later on to play Don't Starve Together. That was really interesting for Ace Attorney. I've never played the game before. I like the story dialogue. Again, it's more like a novel type of game, if that makes sense, that you're just pressing the options. And I like games like that. I've always enjoyed games like that. I've played them before. I love something that gives you options to do and whatnot. So I kind of want to do like an episode each stream, if that makes sense. So that way we have a complete story of what's going on and whatnot. We're definitely gonna do more of this, cool boy. Definitely. I just want to do it by episodes, so that way we don't miss anything. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there for now. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all under Kakarot Gaming XP. Follow me on Twitch, on Facebook. Thanks for all the support as always. I appreciate you guys on Twitch, on YouTube, Fruit Boom, Pizza, Cool Boy, Nani, and everybody else who came through. We're definitely gonna do more Phoenix Wright in the future. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you boys and girls next time for the next episode. This is Kakarot.